All right, now it's time for America's Talking with headlines from across the country, where we start in Washington state, where the legislature passed a bill Wednesday that gives Spokane another 4 years to comply with state climate mandates, something that people are saying is saving taxpayers locally an estimated $15 million through 2023. The Center Square's Tim Clouser reports that Spokane's waste-to-energy facility would have become subject to the state's Climate Commitment Act in 2027, just a short time from now, if it wasn't for House Bill 2416. An official analysis says carbon credits the region would have to have purchased to comply with the Cap and Invest program would have cost taxpayers $7 million. Instead, HB 2416 in Washington state, it creates a glide path for compliance, assuming that Governor Bob Ferguson signs it into law. Meanwhile, in New Jersey, the state there implementing what appears to be a last-ditch effort to prevent seniors from leaving the state. It's called Stay New Jersey Property Tax Relief. The Center Square contributor Bethany Blankley reports in response to a senior exodus from New Jersey, the state legislature there passing the Stay NJ Act 2024. Governor Phil Murphy signed it into law back then. It first created a Stay NJ task force to determine how to provide property tax relief for senior homeowners and tenants with income under $500,000 a year. New Jersey's regularly topped the list of the country when it comes to high property taxes. But in New Jersey, the task force presented its findings to the governor and legislature, which were incorporated into an amended law that was enacted several years ago and became effective January 1st, includes 3 programs, Stay New Jersey Anchor and Senior Freeze programs. So we'll see how taxpayers there are impacted by that program in a state that is known for having among the highest property taxes in the country. In California, gas prices soared this week in the wake of the war in Iran, but Republican lawmakers in the Golden State pushing for ways to lower gas prices for California drivers. The Center Square's Madeline Shannon reports Senate Bill 1035 in California, authored by State Senator Tony Strickland, is the latest bill to be introduced this year, aiming to save the state's drivers money at the pump by suspending the state's gas tax for 1 year. That gas tax in California, considered the highest in the country, and whether or not that's going to pass could determine whether or not drivers in California could see any kind of relief at the pump. In Tennessee, a bill creating a Class A misdemeanor for anybody illegally in the country with a deportation order was given the green light by the Tennessee House Judiciary Committee yesterday. The Center Square's Kim Jarrett reports the proposed law created by House Bill 1704 in Tennessee. It would be punishable by up to 12 months in jail. Anyone previously deported or denied entry to the U.S. could also be charged under that bill.